Ladies and gentlemen, this next bout is scheduled for 3 rounds in our semifinal lightweight division. Introducing first, this man fighting out of the blue corner. He stands in at 5 foot 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Undefeated in his career, this boxer is 6-0 with 6 knockouts. From Greeley, Colorado, representing the Denver Vipers, Justin J-Train Gonzalez. His opponent, this man, fighting out of the red corner. In 9 bouts, this man has 5 victories. 2 of those victories come by way of submission. He stands in at 5 foot 7 inches tall. He weighed in at 155 ready pounds. Representing Miami XFN, Christian Terminator Torres.
Justin Gonzalez representing the Denver Vipers versus Christian the Terminator Torres representing Miami XFN. Our veteran referee, Mr. Todd Anderson, about to get us started for this lightweight tournament semifinal bout. Seth, I've seen Christian Torres fight a couple times. He's new to this tournament. He happened to fill in for a fighter that couldn't fight for the rest of this tournament. I got to tell you, even though this kid's record is almost 500, he's a tough, strong kid and definitely deserves to be here as a sub.
Yeah, right now, though, Gonzalez just pressuring him against the cage, though, with double underhooks.
And that's the biggest problem with a guy like Torres stepping in, is he's got to fight an undefeated fighter
guy,
like Justin Gonzalez. 6-0, 6 knockouts, Seth. Impressive, impressive. Records from both of these guys.
If that cage
Holy
wasn't
cow,
there,
right.
that would have been a beautiful, beautiful Japanese throw, Japanese wizard throw.
Christian Torres definitely up to the challenge here. Christian actually spends a lot of time here in upstate New York training. So, I mean, he's familiar with this area. Travel doesn't bother him at all, so he's ready for this fight. But Justin Gonzalez trying to keep control here. Definitely wants to keep his undefeated streak together and move on to San Diego.
Yeah, and right now he's doing just that. Great control, great takedown attempt, just pressure against the cage, great strikes off the wrestling. Looking really solid.
Gonzalez called himself a boxer and a wrestler when we were talking to him early. You can see the wrestling coming out right now. Hasn't done a ton of boxing yet, but when you're facing a guy that's as put together and as big as Christian Torres, you know, if you can control him like this on the ground, why not? Just landing also a fantastic knee to the side.
Yeah, I was wondering, though, with all those knockouts, I thought he would want to stand and trade with Christian, but maybe he just didn't want to risk it.
Well, you know, a lot of that has to do with the unknown. You know, he hasn't seen Christian fight yet, so instead, you know what? I'll go to my bread and butter, and look at that. Dumps Christian right on his back. He looks even to be the stronger fighter of the two.
Yeah, you're right. You know what? I didn't think that at first, but seeing him move and seeing him just kind of throw around Christian, that, you know, definitely the stronger fighter.
Just landed 2 shots to the head of Christian Torres. Gonzalez in complete control of this first round, laying down some major punishment here in top control.
Using that form really well to create that distance and space. That way he can get up some strong shots. Owie.
Justin Gonzalez comes from a team owned by last year's world champion. So I think he's got some experience on his side.
Yeah, bad position for Christian Torres right now. I mean, right now, if he can try to tripod up, get on his forehead, try to bump him off, he might be able to lose his balance and get him to come out the back.
Christian is absorbing some monster shots to the side of his head right now. You got to think, how long can he take this? I think he might get saved by the bell here. We just heard the 10-second knock. Justin Gonzalez in complete control of this fight so far, and that is it for round number 1. The Torres camp is going to go you have to go back to the playbook here and figure something else out.
Yeah, Justin Gonzalez actually just looked up and was like, what else should I do to him right now? I got his back. I'm hitting him a few times. It was like just like no big deal to be having his back, punching him in the face like that.
And you can see right now Marcos Heath here, who's a good buddy of mine, who was just in the Torres corner coaching. And there's our world champion, the American bully right there, Martinez, helping his fighter out, Gonzalez, and he's telling him right now, you're in cruise control. Just keep going, because you're going to finish this fight if you keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly right.
And if you're in Torres' corner, I mean, you coach him for a second here. Seth, what are you telling a guy that got controlled that bad in the first round?
I mean, he was getting taken down, so obviously I'll be looking for the shot again, because if that's what he did in the first round, that's going to be his game plan for the entire fight. So I'll be telling my fighter, watch the shot, watch for the takedown. That's what he's looking to do. Create your space, create the distance, and try to stand and trade. I mean, you know he's going to be looking for that shot. Circle.
All right, here we go, folks. Todd Anderson getting the fighters ready for round number 2. I think he was actually just in Gonzalez's corner. I saw him point to the back of the head, so he might be warning him next time he's in back control not to hit to the back of the head. But here we go, round number 2. Justin J-Train Gonzalez, Christian Terminator Torres. This is our lightweight semifinal bout.
Oh, that
good
body
kick
shot
to
hurt.
the midsection. That's right. Torres is in a lot of pain here. Gonzalez, you would have thought, would have stayed and struck, and instead he goes in and clinches. He had Torres on the ropes there, Seth.
Yeah, that's what I would have been screaming, and if that was my fighter in there, I'd be like, you got him hurt. Stay out. Keep striking. Don't worry about the wrestling. That body shot hurt him.
Gonzalez in the white shorts with the red trim. Denver Vipers. Christian Torres, black shorts, blue trim for Miami XFN.
I love that we're seeing more body shots now, Chris, especially in the Fighter Source League. We've seen that a few times now. Such an effective move.
Especially that middle kick. Even though these are only 3-minute rounds in the amateur rank, we've already seen a couple fighters get gassed here in the third rounds, and the body shots have a lot to do with it.
Right.
Good right shovel uppercut from Justin Gonzalez, lands clean on Christian Torres.
Justin Gonzalez, again, goes in for that single leg takedown. Yeah, see, I would be saying separate. Your striking's better.
Christian Torres again in a boatload of trouble here in the second round. Down big in the first. Looking to be down already here in the second. He's going to have to figure something out here. Maybe just start throwing hands. Who knows what it is. But, you know, like you said it before, though. Gonzalez, you wish he would stand back because his striking is so much better than Torres at this point. But, I mean, he's not allowing Torres to do anything. He's suffocating him right now. So he's also not allowing Torres to beat him either.
You're right. That's very true. Now going for the
foot stomp. That's right. It's a lost art of mixed martial arts.
The foot stomp and then just toe kick to the shin. That's what I remember doing that a couple times in my Bellator fights.
We're actually seeing a lot of either the toe kicks or those oblique kicks that are now starting from the professional ranks. They have a little bit of controversy right now because they're almost injury kicks. Here's Torres, tried to get a couple shots off, but immediately Gonzalez goes for the double leg.
Torres doing a great job sprawling, though. If he can get those laces down, meaning you get the top of your feet on that mat, so that way it doesn't suck him up high like that.
Christian Torres trying to get an arm under. Right now he's in control. He's got Gonzalez's back up against the cage. Gonzalez seems to be, complete cruise control at this point. Doesn't seem to be worried about anything Torres has for him.
But really, I don't see anything that Christian Torres has done that would have Justin Gonzalez to be worried at this point, to be honest with you.
Another good knee landed to the midsection of Torres, and Torres has got to be struggling at this point. Not seeing the mouth wide open, doesn't seem to be breathing at least too heavy at this point, but it's going to be tough for him in this third round. 10-second knock here in the second. Another foot stomp from Justin Gonzalez, cruising to a round 2 advantage here. Torres goes to the overhand and gets caught with an underhand of its own. Big time round number 2 for Justin Gonzalez. Up 2-0 big, I think, on both of our scorecards here, Seth.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Justin Gonzalez just relentless with his takedown attempts and his striking. That body shot hurt Torres bad in that second round. So definitely giving that second round to Justin. Christian has to do something different, man. I mean, right now he's been backpedaling. He's been in defensive mode the entire fight. He has to do something different in this third round.
And I'm looking in both corners right now, and the Gonzalez corner, calm, cool, collected. Marcos right now is going absolutely crazy over in the right corner. And folks, we will be back right after this for an exciting third round here in our lightweight semifinal bout. Okay. All right, folks, welcome back here. We've got round number 3 about to start in our lightweight semifinal. Christian Torres, the Terminator, versus Justin J-Train Gonzalez. Justin Gonzalez in control, cruising easy in those first 2 rounds. So we'll see what happens. Torres has to be in desperation mode, and the XFN Miami guys are got to be telling him, hey, you need a knockout or a sub here.
Yeah, what he doesn't need to do is getting taken down. So when he's stepping forward like that,
Big left hand lands on Torres, and he stumbles back. Gonzalez seems to be hunting him down, but he slowed down there, Seth. He had him.
Well, it was like a delay stumble. I think he caught him, then it kind of registered that it hurt or it hit him in the eye or something.
Ooh. Gonzalez with 2 stiff jabs and an overhand right just caught Torres again on the chin.
Yeah, that's why Torres needs to be careful running.
And Torres hits the mat. We're not sure what happened here. Anderson is moving Gonzalez
Might
away.
have been a groin shot.
Neutral corner. I think we had an accidental blow.
I didn't see it though, kind of fast.
This is the wrong time in the fight for this to happen for Gonzalez, because if Torres can't continue, this will be interesting.
I mean, I guess it was that one kick that he threw that landed low, but from my angle, I couldn't see it exactly.
Now, in the amateur rules, folks, and this also goes along with the unified professional rules, the fighter that does take the accidental blow will be given 5 minutes of recovery time. There can be, you can call the doctor in if the fighter does require it. Torres is now on his feet, jumping around a little bit, so it looks like he's going to continue, which is a good thing for this tournament. These guys can get back to the business of beating each other up, and that'd have been horrible for Gonzalez if Torres couldn't continue, because then you never know how the referee's going to call the end of this fight. Anderson over right now talking to Torres, making sure he's okay, telling him you've got some time, but I think Torres is ready to go. And I just heard Anderson say that was an accidental blow, so no points being taken away, and here we go. 2 minutes, 13 seconds left here in round number 3. Lightweight semifinal bout here for Spider Source 2015.
You gotta wonder, they're all accidental. I would hate to meet the guy that did that on purpose. Just hauls off and just kicks you right down there on purpose. What a mean person that would be, you know, Chris?
Really mean person?
Really mean.
I watched a guy do that once. Torres' face starting to become a bit of a mess here. He's got some blood trickling down on the right side, right under his right eye on the cheek.
Yeah,
Gonzalez still in control. Torres is in a lot of trouble here.
Survival mode. Definitely can see it out of Torres right now. Survival mode. He was desperate going in for those heavy shots with just straight in, straight out movement.
And again, Gonzalez unloads 2 big shots with Torres, and nothing Torres can do here. Just gets dumped on his butt from J-Train.
That's the problem with running and rushing for those knockouts, is you're just wide open for takedowns. Unless you're ready to sprawl right away, this is what happens.
And this might be it here, folks. We've got 1:13 left. Todd Anderson looking in close. Justin Gonzalez finishes the fight by TKO. He is moving on to San Diego, and he doesn't look any worse for the wear. Does he even look excited he just won this fight?
He doesn't, but
that was a fantastic show.
It was a good stoppage by the ref. You could tell Christian Torres didn't want to continue anymore. He's kind of just laying there like, yeah, I'm done.
There was a class and skill difference I don't think we've seen yet in this tournament, unfortunately. Again, Torres was, you got to give him credit. He was a fighter that came in blind, substituting for somebody else, but did a fantastic job with that fight. And unfortunately didn't come out the victor here, but you got to give it to Justin Gonzalez too, because he dominated and now gets to go to San Diego almost untouched. Yeah, absolutely. All right, folks, we're going to give you our official winners announcement. Seth will be talking to Justin J-Train Gonzalez in just a little bit.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Todd Anderson, steps in, calls a stop to this bout at 1 minute, 53 seconds of round number 3 for your winner by TKO. And moving on to the finals, Justin J-Train Gonzalez.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm standing here with your winner, Justin Gonzalez. Justin, amazing display of hands. Your wrestling was on point. What was your game plan going into this? Because you seem like you're all over the place and dominating from every position.
You know, I got to show some love to my opponent. He stepped in kind of on short notice. I was supposed to fight somebody else. I don't know exactly what happened. Maybe he got hurt. He stepped up, so it kind of changed our whole game plan originally. So it was just better myself, go in there, take the opportunities given to me.
Right. Did that mess with your head at all? I know the opponent changed last minute, and I know, especially on the professional level, some fighters are just like, no, I'm not fighting. What does that happen in your? What happens in your head when the opponent changes like that?
It's a little frustrating, you know. We have a camp for a reason, working on certain things, but hey, like you said, man, it's a fight game. People get hurt all the time. It's a very strenuous sport, and yeah, I got to be ready for whatever happens, you know.
Well, it looked like you were ready here tonight. Moving on to San Diego, got to be excited and stoked for that.
Yeah, I'm very excited. No offense to Fresno, but I didn't like Fresno very much. So I'm ready to go to San Diego and then Brazil.
Yes, sir, and then Brazil. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for your winner, Justin Gonzalez.
Say thank yous. I just want to show some love to Fighter Source, the Denver Vipers, for the opportunities provided for me. Come out here and show my stuff. I know I speak on all the fighters' behalf for thanking these guys, man. They do a lot for us. I want to show some love to my family, my team, my friends back home. Top Notch Sports Academy, the Farm Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Team Taylor, Strength and Honor. Vinny Headlock, my little brother's fighting tonight. Go get him, Vin. And I want to show a huge love to my sponsors, Proven Clothing, John's Custom Creations, and No Co Max Muscle. Thank you guys for everything you do.
Thanks again.